Namaste everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's the Chess Puzzler. Today we are going to cover the 16th installment of puzzle themes. It's called the Double Rook Sacrifice. Do not mistaken this with the 7th puzzle theme that we had covered on this playlist, which was Double Rook Sacrifice on H8. The link for it is going to be in the description. This one is slightly different. Now, who in the right mind will give up both the rooks? It's only possible when you have a promising mating attack and you want to displace the enemy pieces. So the things that we need to look out for are that both the sacrifices of our rooks, in this case it's going to be the rook on a8 and h8, these need to be passive sacrifices, which means the rooks will remain where they are, the enemy pieces will come over and capture them. And the second thing, the idea behind these sacrifices is to misplace the enemy queen. And we'll see as white captures both our rooks, White's queen is going to be completely away from the battlefield while black concords a beautiful checkmate pattern. That's all there is to this puzzle theme. We'll see how simple and yet elegant checkmate black is going to deliver just because the white's queen is completely misplaced. Black is going to start with bishop to c5. It's targeting the g1 square so that the queen moves to g1 and checkmate to the white king. You'll see white really has no move that can prevent this checkmate. So white will desperately try to capture our pieces, starting with the rook on a8 and the rook on h8, because once again, black has no better move than this one. It's going to be simply followed by queen g1 checkmate. All right, keeping these 2 points in mind, there will be two examples, two challenges for you to solve today. The first one is right on your screen right now. It's white to move. Please pause the video, think for all the possible solutions that you could come up with, and come back when you think you have the solution ready. This challenge is slightly difficult, so let's go move by move while I explain why white and black played the moves they thought were the best. We'll start with taking the bishop on b4. Remember, the idea is to misplace the enemy queen. The queen cannot go anywhere else on the fifth rank. If it tries to go back to b3, it's just b6. It's just going to be a very passive move, and after castling, white will just come into the attack and attack on the a file, while the black queen remains powerless. So we misplace the black queen. Queen takes the bait on a1. We move our king. Our second rook on h1 is also captured, and now we will execute a beautiful cross-fired bishop checkmate by sacrificing on c6. If you have seen my videos earlier, then you'll remember that we have already covered a puzzle theme where two bishops come into play and deliver a beautiful checkmate by sacrificing the queen on c6. After pawn takes on c6, bishop a6 is checkmate. Now, you may ask, why did we not play bishop to a6 right away? That's because of the queen on a5. So the idea was to deliver a checkmate with the bishops, but only because of this queen on a5, which we wanted to misplace, we went through this entire circus of sacrifices. The last puzzle of the day. There are a couple of variations in this case that you may have to think of. It's white just moved g5, threatening the bishop over here. So black's gonna move next, but it's white to win. Please pause the video and think for a solution and come back when you're ready. Right. Let's see how white beautifully traps black's queen and pulls her away from the battlefield. Bishop sacrifices on c3, hoping to fork the king and the rook. After the move, queen takes on c3. It's a forced move. Queen will have to come to d2, and we give away the rook on a1. King moves to e2. Black queen goes to h1. Now you'll see black queen is totally disengaged. Now black queen king is in the open, and where black has some minor pieces that it can bring into attack and try to suffocate the black king. Let's see how that can be executed. We'll start with bishop b5. Bishop comes to d7. Now, in case if black king just slided over to f8, for example, then queen d8 is checkmate. So the only legal move left for black is to bring the bishop to d7. Queen takes on d7. King slides on f8. We'll play g8, g6, sorry, because we want to bring our knight here, threatening checkmate from f7. In this case, if instead of bringing our knight to g5, if we try to bring our knight to e5, then black has the steering wheel again once again by the move queen e4 check, and after the king moves, black can simply take the knight on e5. So instead of knight e5, we make space for the knight on g5 square. Yeah. So g6 is going to be followed by h taking on g6, knight coming to g5, and checkmate is around the corner. I hope this video was quite instructive and helpful to you. If you are learning from my channel, then I request you to like my videos and leave a comment. Tell me how can I improve my videos for you. And finally, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. It's the Chess Puzzler signing out.